Oh, how y'all doing? It's September. Time to remember. Now, the question for today is, we've all went through depression, we've all went through anxiety, we all went through stress, we've all had tough times. Um, we've all been through those moments. And it was tough. It was a tough experience. It was painful. For some more than others. You know. So my question to you is, when you went through that, it's a two-parter. When you went through that, how did you feel, or how did it make you feel? One. And two, what did you do to take control of it, or what did you do to improve it, or to, if it went away, to, have it go away? What did you do? So mine is, I've had it documented on this channel that I went through a 3-month stint myself. And when I went through it, it was tough. It felt like it felt like it was never gonna end. It felt like every day was just like it took so much energy just to get through one day. And then it felt exhausting to think about the fact that you're gonna have to do it the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. And it was just like, it was tiring. It was, a little hopelessness kicked in, and it was just like, oh man, it was just painful. It felt painful at times, and the days were so long. Times went so slow. Felt like I was in, like, even though it was the next day, it felt like it was the same day. Like, it felt like nothing really changed from one day to the day after, and to the day after. It felt like the day was the same over and over and over. And it was just, it was a tough experience. It was a tough 3 months. But what I did to get through it was, I started making videos. I mean, obviously this channel is like, I've been doing this channel for 3 years now, or almost. It's about to be 3 years in like a week and a half. It's about to be 3 years. So obviously I've been doing this channel before that. But it had been a year at that point. So I'd been doing the channel, but I really got extra consistent. I was doing a video every day throughout that whole stint. I would do, because it was just before October. It was late September. It was late September. And then I decided for October that I was going to make a change for that October. 2 years ago, I decided I was going to make the change. So one, when I was in school, I was in the gym. I was in the gym every day that it was open. I was in there Monday through Friday. I was on the track. I was running. I was running laps around the track. I was running laps around the track. I was in the gym. I was working out every day. So that became my routine. And so it helped me get through times while I was there. And then I figured it would be part of the thing that gets me out of the space that I'm in. While I'm in the space, to get me out of the space. And obviously at that point, it took 3 years of doing that. I mean, not 3 years, 3 months of doing that to actually get out of that, So it was, it was that, it was me getting consistent with my videos. So it was me being in the gym Monday through Friday. It was expensive, so I could only do it for like 3 months. So actually 2.5. Yeah. So I was in the gym for that time. And then I was also making videos like these. But it was me doing it every single day. Kind of like I'm doing now. I was doing it every single day. So October I did one thing. And you saw it. If you checked out my channel, you saw it. And then November I did something different. And then December, I was basically drawing every day. I was drawing. That's what I was doing. And so obviously it was the gym. It was these videos. I was on this app called Headway, where it's basically learning each day. You're basically reading 10 minutes of a book each day. You're learning each day. And it helps because there's a progress bar. So it kind of, what it does is, like, you can see the progress going, and it makes you feel better. It makes you feel motivated. It makes you feel good that you're doing something and you're seeing the progress of doing that. So it gives you some purpose. So that was helping. And then I was going bowling with the family. That was fun. And hanging out with my friends. And then also I was watching a certain thing I got to look forward to watching. And the thing that I figured would help me the most, but didn't necessarily, was skydiving. I was like, let me let all my fears go out. All my fears will go out of me as soon as I jump out that copter, as soon as I jump out that plane. All my fears just disappear. Or all my stress just disappears. And it helped for a time being. But I went back to being the same, feeling the same way. And around that time, I was doing something that actually did help me get through it. That actually did help me get out of it completely. And it was me finally having a 9 to 5 for the time being. Me getting back to working. And because I'd worked before. I was doing work study. I was doing food truck. I was doing like volunteer work. I was working, but not to this degree. So this actually helped. It really helped because the reason it helped is funny. It's funny because the way that it helped is not is not the way that you expect it to help, and that is I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to. I didn't want to. I didn't really want to go. I didn't really enjoy it. In the beginning, I was still in that headspace, but doing it every day, and then once I had my break, then I was like, once I had a 4 day break, then I was like, oh man, I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna enjoy this time, and then all of a sudden, just like that, it essentially kind of disappeared. Kind of disappeared. But you know, I was happy for that. I was happy for that. But you guys, let me know though. If you want me to express more about it, or you want me to go in more detail, then put that in the comment section. So it's when you went through the tough time, when you went through the tough spells, what happened? Like how did you feel, and how did you get through it? That's the question. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a good night, and